Have you ever wondered why some people in their 70s still look vibrant, active, and full of life, while others of the same age struggle with constant fatigue and health problems? What if I told you that one of the secrets to living longer and staying healthy lies in something as simple as the nuts you eat? Stay with me until the end of this story, because I'm going to share the journey of two friends, Robert and Frank, both in their late 60s. You'll see how small changes in their daily habits, especially their diet, completely transformed their health. And along the way, I'll reveal 3 nuts that can boost your health and 3 nuts that may harm you if you're not careful. Before we begin, let me ask you this. If you agree with the nut on tip number 3, write the number 3 in the comments. And after you finish listening, pick one nut from this video that you eat the most and write it down below. I want to see how many of you are already on the right track. Chapter 1. 2 Friends, 2 Paths. Robert and Frank have been best friends since high school. They grew up together, played sports together, and even retired around the same time. But by the time they hit 65, their health couldn't have been more different. Robert still wakes up early every morning, walks 3 miles around the park, and helps his grandchildren with their homework in the evenings. His energy is contagious. Frank, on the other hand, struggles with constant fatigue, his knees ache, his blood sugar is unstable, and he often skips family gatherings because he feels too tired to join. So what happened? It wasn't genetics. Both came from healthy families. The difference came down to lifestyle, what they ate, how they moved, and how they managed stress. And one of the biggest differences? Nuts. Chapter 2. The hidden power of nuts. You might be surprised, but nuts are more than just snacks. For people over 50, the right nuts can protect your heart, stabilize your blood sugar, and keep your brain sharp. However, not all nuts are created equal. Some are like tiny health bombs, packed with nutrients that support longevity. Others, if eaten too often, can quietly sabotage your health without you realizing it. Robert understood this. Frank didn't. Let me explain what Robert did right and where Frank went wrong. Chapter 3. The 3 nuts that boost health. 1. Walnuts, the brain booster. Robert's favorite snack is a small handful of walnuts, and there's a good reason for that. Research shows that walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain health. As we age, our brain cells naturally decline, but omega-3s help protect those cells and improve memory. One long-term study from Harvard found that seniors who regularly consumed walnuts had better cognitive function compared to those who didn't. Tip: eat 5 to 7 walnut halves per day. Don't overdo it, they're calorie-dense. Best consumed raw and unsalted. If you've noticed your memory isn't as sharp as it before, walnuts might just become your new best friend. 2. Almonds, the heart protector. Robert also eats almonds almost every day. These little powerhouses are packed with vitamin E, magnesium, and healthy fats that support heart health. One study published in the Journal of Nutrition showed that eating just 10 to 15 almonds daily can help lower bad cholesterol and reduce the risk of heart disease, a major concern for people over 50. Tip: choose raw or dry roasted almonds without added salt or sugar. If you have trouble chewing, soak them overnight to soften them. Robert's blood pressure is stable, his cholesterol is healthy, and his doctor says his arteries are in great shape for his age. Almonds played a big role in that. 3. Pistachios, the energy stabilizer. Now here's the nut most people overlook: pistachios. These green little gems are rich in antioxidants and B vitamins, which help convert food into energy. For seniors who often feel sluggish or tired after meals, pistachios can help regulate blood sugar levels and improve stamina. Research from the University of Toronto showed that adding pistachios to your diet may lower the spike in blood sugar after eating. Tip: eat a small handful, about 20 pistachios, as an afternoon snack.
Go for unsalted, natural pistachios whenever possible. Robert eats pistachios before his daily walk, and he says it keeps him energized and focused. Chapter 4: The 3 Nuts That May Harm You. Now here's where Frank went wrong. He thought all nuts were healthy, but some can actually backfire, especially as we age. 1. Salted peanuts, the silent blood pressure raiser. Frank loves salted peanuts. He eats them while watching TV without realizing how much sodium he's consuming. Too much salt raises blood pressure, which increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes, 2 of the biggest threats for people over 60. Tip: if you love peanuts, choose unsalted and dry roasted versions. Limit your portion to a small handful, about 10 to 15 pieces. 2. Honey-roasted cashews, the hidden sugar trap. Cashews are naturally healthy, but Frank buys the honey-roasted kind. They taste great, but they're coated in sugar and sometimes even processed oils. This leads to unstable blood sugar, unwanted weight gain, and over time, increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Tip: choose plain, raw cashews instead. Avoid flavored, sweetened, or heavily processed versions.
3. Flavored mixed nuts, the unseen calorie bomb. Frank also loves those colorful mixed nuts from the store, the ones with barbecue flavoring, cheese dust, or sweet glazes. The problem? These are often ultra-processed, loaded with artificial flavors, sugar, and unhealthy fats. Eating them regularly can quietly sabotage your weight and heart health. Tip: always read labels carefully. Stick to natural, raw, or lightly roasted nuts without additives. Chapter 5: Beyond Nuts, the lifestyle that extends life. Nuts alone won't make you live longer, but combined with the right habits, they can be powerful allies. Robert doesn't just eat smart, he also walks 30 minutes every day, does light stretching to stay flexible, practices deep breathing to manage stress, drinks plenty of water, and gets 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. Frank, on the other hand, spends most of his time sitting, rarely exercises, and often eats late at night. His energy crashes, his sleep suffers, and his body feels older than his years. This is proof that aging well isn't about luck, it's about daily choices. Chapter 6: Protecting Your Mind and Body After 50. For those of us over 50, our focus shouldn't just be on living longer, but on living better. That means protecting our heart by choosing healthy fats and avoiding excess salt, our brain by eating omega-3 rich foods like walnuts, our bones and muscles by staying active and getting enough protein, our immune system by choosing nutrient-dense foods like almonds and pistachios. When Robert started making these small changes, he noticed improvements within 3 months. He felt lighter, slept better, and his doctor reduced some of his medications. Frank is slowly learning from him, and he's now replacing his salted peanuts with raw almonds. It's never too late to change. Final takeaway: if you want to stay strong, sharp, and full of life after 50, remember this: walnuts, almonds, and pistachios can boost your health. Salted peanuts, honey-roasted cashews, and flavored mixed nuts can harm your health if eaten too often. Small choices, repeated daily, create big changes over time. So now, I want to hear from you. Pick one nut from this list that you eat the most and write it in the comments below. And if you agree with nut number 3, type 3 in the comments right now. Your body will thank you, and who knows, just like Robert, you might find yourself feeling younger, stronger, and more alive than you ever thought possible.